Good morning students. Welcome to our maths class. So, in our previous class, we have started chapter number 8 fractions and we have done exercise number 1. And that exercise you have to do in your books itself, not in the copies. So, today we will start exercise number 2. Alright. So, exercise number 2. Before starting exercise number 2, I'll explain you numerator and denominator. Okay. So, what is numerator and denominator? Okay. So, children, numerator is the upper part and denominator is the lower part. Okay. So, let's take an example. Like in this fraction 1 upon 5, 1 is the numerator because it is the upper part and 5 is the denominator because it is the lower part. So, numerator means the upper part and denominator means the lower part. Okay. So, if we have to find out the fraction of shaded part, so how we will find out? Let's see. Let's take an example of a circle. Okay. In a circle, suppose there are how many parts? Total parts 1, 2, 3 and 4. Total number of parts are 4. Okay. And if I shade 2 parts, so total number of parts are 4 and if I shade 2 parts, so what is the fraction? So fraction will be shaded parts upon total number of parts. Fraction will be shaded parts upon total number of parts. So in this circle, total number of parts are 4. So what we will write down? Total number of parts. First of all, we will write down 1, 2, 3 and 4. And number of shaded parts. How many shaded parts are there? 1, 2. Okay. So fraction will be 2 upon 4. Whenever we have to find out the fraction of shaded parts, what we will do? We will write down first of all total number of parts. In this there are 4 parts and out of 4 parts how many shaded parts are there? 2. So we will write down shaded parts upon total parts. So in this 2 are the shaded parts and 4 are the total number of parts. Okay. Now we will start exercise number 2. And exercise number 2 you have to do in book itself. No need to do this exercise in copies. Okay. And you have to make new copies, new maths pair copies for term 2. Okay. So for term 2 you have to make a separate copy. You have to make a new copy for term 2. Okay. So exercise number 1 and 2 you have to do in book itself. So first question, complete the table. Okay. So take out your books, page number 73, exercise number 2, first question is complete the table. In this, in figure 1, see how many parts are there, total number of parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Total number of parts are 10 and out of 10 how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So in place of shaded parts you have to write down 7 and total number of parts you have to write down 10. So the fraction for shaded parts will be 7 upon 10. In second figure also, in this figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Total number of parts are 6 and shaded parts, how many shaded parts are there? Only 1. So the fraction will be, as I have told you, shaded part upon total number of parts. So in this way you have to do this in the book itself. Okay. Now come to question number 2. Read this question with me. Write the fraction in each case. A part, Aditya has 15 pens out of which 8 are blue. So how many pens Aditya has? Aditya has 15 pens. Total number of pens are 15 and out of which how many are blue? 8 are blue. So in this question what you have to write down? you have to write down the fraction of pens which are blue. So pens which are blue is, see, question number 2, A part. Aditya has how many pens? 15. So total number of pens are, we will write down 15. Okay. And out of which 8 are blue. How many pens are blue out of 15? 8. So our fraction will be 8 upon 15. Okay. Now B1. Current colored 7 out of 8 candles in the picture. The fraction of colored candle is, in this also, total number of candles are 8 and out of 8, how many candles current colored? 7. So in this also, our fraction will be, total number of candles are 8 and out of 8 current colored how many candles? 7. So our fraction will be 7 upon 8. So we have finished this exercise, that is exercise number 2. This exercise 1 and 2 question you have to do in the book itself. I will send you the PDF also. Now come to exercise number 3. So exercise number 3 you have to do in your copies, maths fair copies. So exercise number 3 you have to start doing your work of chapter number 8 from exercise number 3 in your maths fair copy for term 2. Okay, so you have to make a separate copy, new copy for maths for term 2, and you have to start from exercise number 3. Okay. Now take out your books, page number 74. Next topic is comparison of fraction. Okay, in this 3 rules are given. You have to learn these rules. First is rule 1, rule 2, and second is rule 2, and third is rule 3. So you have to tick mark this rule 1, rule 2 and rule 3, and you have to learn these 3 rules. Alright. First rule is, when the denominators are same, the fraction with the greater numerator is greater. So when denominators are same, if the denominators are same, the fraction with the greater numerator is greater. So let's take an example. Exercise number 3. Okay. So rule 1, when the denominators are same, suppose if denominators are given 6 in both the fractions and here numerator is 3 and here numerator is 2. So according to our first rule, when the denominators are same both, in both the case, in both the fraction, here is 6 and here it is also 6. So what we have to do, we have to, if the denominators are same, we have to compare the numerators. Okay, this is numerator and this is denominator. Okay, so denominators are same, 6 and 6, then we will compare the numerator. Okay, when the, according to rule 1, when the denominators are same, the fraction with the greater numerator is greater. Okay, here it is 3 and it is 2. So which is greater numerator among 3 and 2? 3. So which fraction will be greater? 3 upon 6, because 3 is greater than 2. Okay, according to rule 1, when the denominators are same, the numerator which is greater is considered as the greater fraction. Okay. Now rule number 2, when the numerators are same, when numerators means the upper number is greater, when the numerators are same, the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater, according to rule 2. Okay, when the numerators are same, if here it is 2 and 2, both the numerators are same, the fraction with the smaller numerator. Okay, according to rule 2, when the numerators are same, the upper number is same, that is numerators are same, the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater. Here smaller, which is smaller, 1 or 3, 1 is smaller. So in this is greater, because here numerator is 1, that is smaller. Got it? Now rule 3. When the numerator and denominator both both are same, in both the fractions are equal. When numerator and denominator both are same, then fraction will be equal. Okay, let's come to exercise number 3 now. Question number 1, circle the greater fraction in each pair. What you have to do? You have to find out the greater fraction and then you have to circle it. Let's do question number 1. I will explain you part A. Okay. Circle the greater fraction in each pair. 8 upon 15 and 8 upon 19. So, in this, which rule we will follow? Rule number 2. When the numerator are same, what we will compare? We will compare the denominator. So, when the numerators are same, the fraction with the smaller numerator is greater. So, in this, numerators are same. So, which is the fraction with the smaller denominator? Which is smaller, 15 and 19? 15. So, in this, our answer will be 8 upon 15. Okay, then you have to circle it. Got it? Now, next, question number 2, D part. Use greater than, less than or equals to. Okay, in this question number 2, D part, it is given 4 upon 9 and 4 upon 8. Same. Here also numerator are same. Then what we will compare? We will compare the denominators. Here also the number in denominator, the less number will be the greater fraction. Okay. So here also the lowest number, which is the smaller number, upon 4 upon 9 and 4 upon 8. 4 upon 8. So 4 upon 8 is smaller. So the denominator having smaller number will be the greater fraction. Okay. Now question number 3, that is the last question. Rohit and Munaf got a cake each from their mother. Okay. Rohit and Munaf, they got a cake from their mother. Rohit ate 3 upon 8 of the cake. Rohit ate 3 by 8 of the cake. Munaf ate 2 by 8 of the cake. Who ate more? Here also what we will do? We will compare the fractions. So Rohit ate, how much Rohit ate? 3 by 8. And how much Munaf ate? 2 by 8. Here also, when the denominators are same, rule 1. When the denominators are same, we will compare the numerator. When the denominators are same, here the denominators are same, both 8 and 8. So, we will compare the numerator. So, here 3 upon 8 is greater than 2 upon 8. So, 3 upon 8. Who ate 3 upon 8? Rohit. So, here also 3 upon 8 is greater than 2 upon 8. Here also who ate more? Rohit. So, Rohit ate more cake. Got it? So, we complete exercise 3 also today. So, I will send you the PDF of both the exercises and you have to do exercise 3 in your copies. Don't do exercise 1 and 2 in your copies. Only do exercise 3 in your copies in your new Maths Fair copy. Okay? Thank you, children.